Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, I have the phone on my leg. That's why. Ah. Oh, I'm just waiting for people to get on so I can talk about the Sam Wilson backlash thing. Hey Corey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Corey? Yeah, I'm waiting for more people to get on so I can I was because I meant to go live a few days last week actually talk about the backlash that the Sam Wilson Captain America children's book is receiving because I saw a post about it on Instagram. And yeah, yeah, no, I agree. I don't know. That may be how you think, Amani, but nah, bro. I'm not just gonna sit back and let people talk about us. Like what? No, I'm not about that life. I'm gonna speak on something if I like. I don't care. I'm gonna speak on it. That's just the person that I am. I'm gonna speak on it. I'm like I we've been walked all over for too long, and yeah, I'm not getting used to nothing. As Kamala Harris once said, we're not going back. There's no going back. I don't care if he's in office. I'm going by Kamala Harris's words. We're not going back. Getting used to being abused and all that stuff. Nah, man, get out of here, man. That's no. That's the last thing I would ever do is to let somebody walk all over me and talk about me. No. I wasn't hard on Joe Biden. Other people were. Shoot, I voted for Joe Biden. But nah, yeah. So I saw a post on Instagram. A post, well, yeah, well, rather, it was sent to me, and I watched it. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, I saw it, and it was about I forgot the guy's name, but he made it. He basically like was like talked about the backlash that that the new Sam Wilson Captain America book, children's book is receiving, and the book is basically it's called Captain America: Brave New World. It's based off of the upcoming movie that's coming out, and you know how like there's children's books out there that represent kids in a certain way. Well, apparently people had a problem with this one, being that, well, obviously, number one, they have a problem with Sam being Captain America. Number two, they was mad because I guess they weren't being seen or whatever. But my thing is, y'all have all these books out here, and y'all getting mad at this one book for what? Like, my thing is, I'm sorry, I love Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes, but Sam Wilson has done a phenomenal job as Captain America. Those of y'all who read comics like me, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, this man goes above and beyond. Like, he has no super soldier serum, no no type of powers that makes him who he is. It's all him, all natural strength. It's all him. So I'm like, I watched this video and I'm like, bro, here we go again. But the thing that bothers me is like, yeah, you accept Miles Morales as Spider Man, but you can't accept Sam Wilson as Captain America. I mean, let they're they're both in the Marvel universe. Miles is a new Spider Man who not only, I mean, yeah, some people they're like, oh yeah, these are fictional characters. Okay, well they're more than that. They literally represent a culture that has been dogged on and walked all over for centuries. These characters are proving that we are more than just drug dealers and all of that stuff that people see us to be, that we're not. And it's just it bothers my mind because it's like they belittle our heroes, but they want to boost up their heroes, not realizing, failing to realize that our heroes paved the way for them to exist. Isaiah Bradley, prime example. Isaiah Bradley, the first ever super soldier of the Marvel universe in comic history. Steve Rogers was not the first. Bucky was was not. It's just no fact. Steve Rogers was not the first super soldier. Isaiah Bradley was, but nobody knows that because nobody wants to tell his story. They rather hide it and erase it. And the thing that I love about Falcon and Winter Soldier, the TV show, it's a very impactful, powerful show. Yeah, it's fictional Marvel, but it has a powerful message. And the fact that and you get to hear Isaiah's story in that show, and it breaks my heart because a lot of people did not know this man's story of how he became who he was, and on top of that, the struggles that he had to go through. Like we all know about Steve Rogers and how he was born a scrawny little man, and then eventually, in order to get into the army, he got juiced with this serum. I mean, yeah, people back then in Isaiah's era got juiced with the serum too, but at the same time, they were experimented on. The difference was they weren't trying to help them; they were experimented on, spit on, called names, and belittled. They were used as test subjects, basically, and nobody cared. Nobody cared. And the only person to have survived those type of experiments in that era was Isaiah Bradley. Yeah, a few soldiers survived, but Isaiah Bradley was one of them. And I love his story. I actually own his comic book, and it took me a while to get through it. The reason why, because his story was so impactful, it brought me to tears. Like it breaks my heart that the fact that these heroes have powerful stories. Our Black African American heroes have these powerful stories, yet they get overlooked. They get overlooked, and it's sad. It's really sad. I don't. Amanda, you gotta watch Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus. I mean, well, or however how I don't know if you have Disney Plus. If not, you got to find some way to watch it. That show is good. It basically it doesn't only tell the story of Sam and Bucky, but it's mostly I love it because it's mostly Sam's journey from being Falcon on his way to being Captain America, and also you get the story. Like I said, you get a good portion of Isaiah's background in a certain episode. So yeah, but that yeah, I when I say Isaiah Bradley and Sam Wilson are like they're my Captain Americas. Like they are my Captain Americas because their story gets overlooked a lot, and it pisses me off. Like people think that Super Soldier Serum is all that. Okay, like here's a prime example. The upcoming movie, we have Red Hulk in this upcoming movie finally, and they're saying people are saying, "Oh, Sam Wilson's gonna get crushed and blah blah this and blah blah that," and and, and basically like he has no Super Soldier Serum and he would get crushed in minutes. And I'm like, y'all fail to realize Steve Rogers had Super Soldier Serum. He went up against people that he didn't even face before, and he got his tail whooped. Especially in the comics, he got his tail whooped many times, and he has the serum. I'm like Sam Wilson. Yeah, he doesn't have no serum, but people fail to realize vibranium. You know, y'all know Captain America's shield. Yeah, it's made of vibranium. The stuff from Wakanda. Basically, yeah, it's made of that stuff, and same stuff that's Black Panther's suit is made of, and can produce as well, I guess. But anyways, yeah, they're like, oh, Sam Wilson's gonna lose this fight and blah blah this. I'm like, y'all dummies fail to realize vibranium absorbs gamma radiation. Number one, number two, Sam Wilson, yeah, he doesn't have no super soldier serum, but he was a soldier in a pararescue squad, and he's smart as crap. He's smart as crap. It pisses me off how they overlook Sam Wilson's potential. Like they undermine his potential so much, and it pisses me off. Like the in the comics, the man has the ability to telepathically communicate with birds. I'm not just talking about birds in the U.S. Birds from all over the world. Like this man, and how he got this power is he got it from Red Skull. I forgot how he got it, but he got that power from Red Skull, And ever since then, he's been able to communicate with birds all across the world, and he literally can see through their eyesight. So let's say if an enemy's trying to hide, right, or like a group of enemies are trying to hide, this man literally has the power to look through any kind of bird's eye, like telepathically look through their eyesight and see where they are. There, basically, let's just say there's no way you can hide from Sam Wilson because he's gonna find you. Point blank. Period. He's gonna find you. Num- he has that ability. The other ability, I mean, he has natural strength. He has his natural strength. Yeah, he doesn't have super soldier serum, but he has his natural strength, and he in the comics he's led multiple teams. He's even led the Avengers as Falcon. Not to mention, he's led the Avengers more times than I can count as Falcon. He's even led top lieutenant squads when he was in Shield. He led countless missions when he was a part of Shield. This man has so much background training that a lot of people fail to realize this man is more than capable of being Captain America. And here's another example. There's a storyline where Steve Rogers, okay, he's Captain America. He's going up against Hydra. The Avengers and them are going up against Hydra. And yet Hydra creates this weapon called the Iron Nail. It's like this green multi-tentacled creature that can drain the serum out of your body, can basically drain anything out of your body. Um, and so Steve, that was in his final moments of being Captain America. He went up against that thing, and of course, he put up a good fight, but then he lost, and his serum ended up getting drained out of his body. Now, Hydra had a bomb that was about to go off and set off and blow up an entire city. And who and and yeah, let's just say my boy Sam, at the time he was Falcon, he took the bomb and he was like, I'm gonna fly this up to the sky because I'm the fastest one out of anybody who can fly um into like the sky or whatever, which is true. Which is true. Yeah, there's people out here like Captain Marvel and Sentry and Nova who can go supersonic speed. That's only because they have powers. We're talking about somebody who has a freaking flight jetpack with wings that can take off into the sky within seconds. And he had the bomb in his hand. He took it and he threw it, and it blew up, and he ended up falling to the ground. Right there, in that moment, Steve Rogers was like, "I want him as the next Captain America. That's the man that I want to be the next Cap." And so, with that being said, he got passed on the mantle of Captain America, and That's how Sam Wilson became America in the comics. That right there says everything about Sam Wilson's character. He will give it his all no matter what. He didn't care that what people thought about him. Yes, so what if he didn't have super soldier serum? He got the job done as an Avenger, and that's all that mattered. And people fail to realize Sam Wilson, like way before Bucky even came to the into the picture, Sam Wilson was Steve Rogers' longtime running crime fighting partner. He fought alongside Captain America back in the day. There was even a time period where Captain America, Black Panther, and Falcon all teamed up together. But speaking on Sam Wilson alone, he was Steve Rogers' longtime running man, and he didn't. Steve Rogers didn't see Sam Wilson as any less of a person. He saw him as an equal. He saw him as an equal all the way up to when Sam Wilson became Captain America. And even when the world didn't want to accept Sam Wilson as Captain America, he he tried to get the shield back to Steve Rogers, but Steve was like, "No, I chose you for a reason. This shield is yours. I chose you for a reason." And this is all now. Fast forward. This is all on like when Steve gets his super soldier serum back from the Cosmic Cube, and his history is altered, but no one knows it. But yeah, we'll get into that into like another line. But basically, when Steve came back as his normal self, that also made Sam contemplate of what his purpose was in this world. What was his purpose in the fight? That's why he was like, he tried to give this back to him, and Steve was like, "No, that shield is yours. I gave that to you. You're Captain America now. I gave that shield to you for a reason." And I love Steve for that because he didn't see Sam as a number two. He didn't see him as a below average person. He saw him above. But if I had to pick my favorite Captain America with Steve Rogers, and Bucky took on the mantle at a point too. That was after Steve Rogers in the comics. He got shot in the Civil War, the first Civil War comic, during the Civil War conflict between him and Tony Stark. And he got shot in public. But basically, and then after that, when people thought he was dead, that's when Bucky took on the mantle of Captain America for a while. And then he gave it back to Steve when Steve got better, because the world only saw Bucky as an assassin because of what he did as the Winter Soldier. But people don't know that he was brainwashed by Hydra. They just saw a man shooting and killing people because, yeah. So they couldn't have Bucky as the new Cap. So yeah, he that's when he was like, okay. Steve took the shield back, rocked the Stars and Stripes for a little bit, and then fast forward up to now, Sam Wilson's Captain America, and yet people have a problem with it. I'm like, there's barely any of our heroes out here anyway. The only heroes that we even have that represent us is Nick Fury, War Machine, Monica Rambeau, who, FYI, was the first female in Marvel history to take on the name Captain Marvel. That's another thing that pisses me off. They undermine us because they want to get on top and leave us in the dark. But Carol Danvers was not the first female to take on the name Captain Marvel. It was Monica Rambeau. The first, not just the first female, she was the first African American female to take on the name Captain Marvel. Monica Rambeau. Remember that name, Monica Rambeau. African American female. First female to take on the name Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers was not the first. She was actually the second. And Carol Danvers, as y'all know, she's Caucasian. But Monica Rambeau was the first female, African American female, to take on the name Captain Marvel. People fail to realize history is in Marvel. Yeah, it's a fictional world, but history exists within Marvel. It's just it exists in everything that we watch and read fictionally. It's just told in a different way. It's told in a more entertaining way to get us involved and impact into their worlds. Marvel, there's history in Marvel. It's just that people have superpowers and all this stuff, but history is never not told. That's what people feel. That's why I hate. I'm not gonna say hate. I despise certain Marvel fans that be like, "Oh, it's just a movie. It's just a comic book." No, it's not. It's history being told in a different way. Black Panther, for example. People, you know how in history class when we were taught that Africa was the poorest country in the world, poorest continent in the world. Well, no, guess what? It's all a lie. Africa is actually the richest continent in the world. Where do you think your oils and stuff come from? Where do you think all this stuff comes from? Had it not been for our ancestors, this world would not have anything that they have now. And I love Black Panther because the story that they tell is so powerful. It's not just about a man who becomes Black Panther. This is a man who not only became Black Panther, but he became a representation for our culture as a whole, to let the world know that we can be heroes too, that we are not just somebody to be left out on the street, that we're just random somebodies. No, we are kings and queens. And people fail to realize we our ancestors, we come from kings and queens. And that's why I love the Black Panther movie, because it's such a powerful message. It's a reminder of where we come from and our culture. But these wannabe Marvel fans out here want to just watch a movie just to watch a movie, and they don't understand to dig deeper to really understand the message of what the movie is telling. They rather go and say, "Oh, this movie was good for this, this, and this," or "This movie was bad because of this, this, and this." They don't understand to dig deeper to do more knowledge, more research. Even in our fictional worlds, we still have it. It's still empowering our brains. And the reason why these people now are trying to erase our history because they don't want us to be smart. It's not just, and this doesn't just relate to our fictional world. It this, I mean, yeah, realistically, why do you think they're trying to erase our history? Because they don't want us to continue to evolve. They want us to be below average, to not know anything. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna allow this world to dumb me down. I'm gonna keep developing this so long as I live and breathe, whether it be through my fictional world or through whatever I read. I do read some nonfiction, but I mostly stick to fiction because I mean you still get your knowledge. Like I said, because history's never not told. It's just told in a different way. That's it. That's all. It's just told in a different way. But yeah, I just had to get on here and tell y'all that. But yeah, because it's like I don't understand it. People accept Sam Wilson. I mean, Miles is the new Spider-Man, but you can't accept Sam Wilson as the new Cap. Like, make that make sense. Make that make sense. I I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, y'all, they throwing a huge tantrum over this new children's book that's based on the upcoming Captain America movie, and I'm just like, okay, okay, I've really seen it all now. I'm like, bro, y'all really throwing a tantrum now because y'all mad because we're finally getting the representation that we deserved a long time ago, but y'all want to throw a tantrum and be like, oh, this is not. I don't I don't want to see this and blah blah this and blah blah that. Well, too bad. It's out there now. Deal with it. It's out there now. Like our heroes, our Marvel heroes paved the way for other future heroes. Isaiah Bradley paved the way for Steve Rogers, Bucky, Sam. Actually, yeah, I would say Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah. Yeah, he paved the way for a lot of future Captain Americas. He literally was the first man in Marvel history to carry a shield, to put on the stars and stripes. Well, I mean, not too. I mean, I don't really care. It's the fact that it's probably going to be told in a way where, you know, it's it's not even about the spoilers of the movie. That's not even the issue. The issue is the fact that people have a problem that Sam Wilson himself has a book that represents him and that represents us as a culture. That's the problem that they have. They're mad because an African American man is carrying the shield and a story is being told about him in throughout a children's book. That's the whole issue. It has nothing to do about the spoilers of the movie. It's the main fact that that's why it's receiving so much backlash because people who are racist, they don't want books like that in the world. They don't want us to be seen in a good light, in a positive light. They rather see us do stuff that isn't right for this world because that's how they see us. They don't see us as kings and queens or heroes. They see us as less than that. That's why it's receiving so much backlash because it's so positive. It has a positive message of what a black man a young black boy can grow up to be, when he becomes a man. Not saying that they're going to end up carrying a shield or whatever, but in the book's own way, it's telling us as grown men, grown black men and young black boys that we could be anything we want to be. We can be our own hero. We could be the hero that this world needs in times of crisis. It's not even about spoilers of the movie. It doesn't even matter how the book is told. The whole point of the book getting so much backlash is, like I said in the beginning of this live. They're mad because it's a black man on the cover One, number two, they're mad because it's not them being represented when they already have enough heroes to go read about that represents them. If they have that much of a problem, they can just go read any other comic book or children's book that has a superhero with their face on it. Go read that. There's plenty of books out there with y'all's faces plastered on it. It's our time for real, for real. This is our time to shine. And if they don't like it, oh well. Like, he's out there. Deal with it. Sam Wilson is the better Captain America than anyone who's picked up the shield. I'm sorry. Like, sorry, as my girl Demi Lovato says, sorry, not sorry. The truth is out there. Sam Wilson gets the job done. He's the man for the job. Steve chose him for a reason. And now that we have a children's book that's with his face on it, young black boys can grow up and be like, "Oh, that's me carry that's me being represented. I feel like I'm carrying the shield. I feel like I'm flying in the sky." Sam Wilson represents so many positive things that people don't understand. Like, his wings represent that, you know, he's an earthly guardian angel that will be there when you need him. The fact that he could fly, that represents us rising above any problems in this world. We can rise above anything. Like, that's the stuff that I'm talking about. People don't think to dig deeper of what the meaning of behind these the of what the meaning of what these heroes do. Like, that's what I love so much about Marvel. They have so many hidden meanings that people don't pick up. That people don't pick up. You want to know why? Because they lack this. They don't strengthen this. They run all of this, but they don't strengthen this. The mind is a powerful weapon. That's why there's that phrase, knowledge is power. Knowledge is truly power. Because if you don't have that, the world will chew you up and spit you out at a moment's notice. And I'd be damned if I'm gonna let this world do that to me. I'm already growing up in this world as a black man, and it's hard. It's hard. I have people out here making making assumptions about me that's I know is not true. But I keep walking. I keep my head held high because I know who I am. I know whose I am, and I know who I am. I am a child of God, and I'm William Emmett Logan, a true man who will one day make the change that the world needs to see. So yeah, and people get pissed off at me when I say my favorite heroes, my favorite heroes. I'm gonna keep saying them. I'm gonna keep saying them. I don't care how mad you get. I'm gonna keep saying them. My favorite Captain America is Sam Wilson. My favorite Spider Man is Miles Morales. My favorite King of Wakanda is Black Panther. Like, I could do this all day. My favorite Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau. I mean, let's be real. I'm giving I'm giving my heroes the credit that they deserve. I love all my heroes equally, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you best believe I'm not going to hesitate to give the credit that my heroes deserve because they paved the way for all heroes. And the thing that I love about Power Rangers SPD, Power Rangers has nothing to do with Marvel, but I just want to mention Power Rangers SPD. Reason why is because there's this particular episode where Sky was so desperate to become the Red Ranger that when he finally got to do it because he was such a crybaby about being the Red Ranger, he finally understood the message that Jack was trying to tell him that heroes can come in all colors. And that's what I love about Marvel because people fail to realize heroes can come in all colors, in all shapes and forms. It doesn't matter what skin color you are, you're a hero. You're equal. You're important. But that's why people want to belittle people like us, heroes that look like us, because they're they don't want to admit to how great we are. Like my favorite, I'm gonna say this: my favorite mutants from X Men, Bishop, Storm. Reason why I say Bishop, he's an African American man. Actually no, he's African actually, but he has the power to siphon up a mutant's abilities, and literally he can use them as if like he can use them against his foes. And that when a person hits him with their power, he literally gets juiced up and gets more powerful. I love his abilities. Like I love his abilities. If y'all don't know who Bishop is, go watch X-Men Days of Future Past. That movie will tell you everything you need to know about Bishop and his powers. Go watch X-Men Days of Future Past. You want to know why I love Storm? Because people fail to realize, yeah, you have a man with a skeleton, with the adamantium skeleton. No shade to Wolverine, I love him. Yeah, you have people that can shoot beams and fire and all this other ice and all this other stuff. But Storm, child, let me tell y'all, not only is she a powerful mutant, she's also an Avenger. Yeah, she's an X-Men, she's an Avenger. And she comes from a unique African clan. I forgot what that clan is called. I gotta look it up. But she comes from a unique African clan, which is a beautiful clan. And she has the power to wield not just lightning, but she can wield every single element on this planet. If she got angry enough, I'm telling y'all, she could crack the earth like an egg. She can wield power like no other. If she wanted to, she could take down Thor without hesitation. People want to compare Thor and Storm all the time because they're both lightning wielders, but people fail to realize Storm can wield more than just lightning. Yeah, Thor can wield more than just lightning too, but if we're talking about who's powerful, Storm will come out on top. Not, and also she's a queen. People fail to realize she comes from royalty. She's a queen. She got married to Black Panther, one of the most powerful Avengers on this planet. Yeah, he doesn't have no supersonic powers or whatever, but the herb that powers him up, that's what makes him a most powerful Avenger. And the fact, if y'all don't believe me of how smart this man is and how powerful this man is, go watch season 5 of Avengers Assemble when he's fighting each member of the Avengers. It's called The Panther's Quest. It's like a mini series where he gets framed for murdering Captain America, and he has to fight up. He has to basically fight the Avengers. This man goes up against all the Avengers that come across him, and he whoops their tail like no tomorrow. He whoops them without breaking a sweat. I don't know what just happened there, but yeah. But nah, yeah, this man could annihilate the entire Avengers team if he wanted to. He could take them down without a sweat. What if he wanted to? Heck, even in Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the man, the Black Panther went up against the Avengers and took them out. Took them out. The team didn't even know who he was at the time. He wiped the floor with them. A man with no flying powers, no lasers, none of this. He just had the purple, that unique purple herb that resided in his body. That's all the strength that he needed. All of his strength comes from a unique purple flower, and he's able to wipe out almost anybody that's more powerful than him, and that says a lot. Two of the most powerfulest people in the world got married: Black Panther and Storm. That's why I say that they are the powerful couple. They are the if I'm being for real, couple wise, Black Panther and Storm are number one. That's all I gotta say. Black Panther and Storm, number one. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah, Black Panther and Storm are number one. That's all I gotta say. I would say the second most powerful couple that comes in the second place would be Scarlet Witch and Vision. But my number one couple, Black Panther and Storm. That, and I'm so mad that and you want to know why? Honestly, I feel like Marvel broke them up on purpose in the comics. And you want to know why? Because it just reverts to my point that I was making earlier. They don't like it when we are superior. They don't like it when we're on top. So they break up. They break up the two most powerful characters in Marvel just to try to shift the dynamic. I mean, what if you put them together or break them up? They're still going to be known as the most powerfulest people in Marvel. Black Panther and Storm is You can break them up if you want to. It doesn't matter. They're gonna be known as the most powerful people in the world. It's not gonna change. But I feel like so I feel like I saw a post or something where they got back together, which I hope is true because, like I said, Black Panther and Storm, that's my favorite couple right there. Oh, you see, Bell, I just realized what you just said. This guy. Oh yeah, when I said what's up, you said this guy. I just realized what you just said. But no, yeah, I'm only live. Yeah, I'm live because I'm talking about the backlash that the Sam Wilson Captain America book children's book is receiving. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. If y'all don't believe me, look at my. I now don't get me wrong. I own a lot of action figures, but these five right here, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. You got Luke Cage, Miles Morales, Spider Man, Black Panther, Sam Wilson, Captain America, and the this is who I'm talking about right here. This is Monica Rambeau, the first female to take on the name of Captain Marvel. So those of y'all who don't know who Monica Rambeau is, this is her. This is her. Carol Danvers was not the first. Carol Danvers was actually the second female to take on the name Captain Marvel. But yeah, that should tell y'all that should tell y'all a lot of how I appreciate my heroes. Like, yeah. Wait, y'all broke up? You and your fiance broke up? But yeah, that. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Ugh. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Um, hold on, y'all. See, this was gifted to me by my best friend Deshaun Ways. He goes to my church, but yeah, this was gifted to me last year for Christmas, and yeah, I read 4 pages of it. That's because I've been busy a lot. But if I wasn't busy, I would have flown through this thing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to read some more today. But yeah, this should show y'all how much love I have for my African American heroes. Like this, yeah, I have love for all my heroes. But like I said, when it comes down to it, I'm gonna give my heroes the credit when they deserve it. I'm gonna definitely give my credit to my heroes when they deserve it. Hey, what's up? What's up? You gonna read it for me? Oh man, you gonna read it for me? That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. What's up? What's up, Billy and Ari vibes? Yeah, I'm just talking about the backlash that Sam Wilson. It's the new. If you see my post, I put a picture of it. It was the new. It's a recent release of a children's book based on the new Captain America movie that's coming out, Captain America: Brave New World, and people are, just childish and petty because their Captain America is not being represented, and you know it's just a whole bunch of childish mess. Yeah, it actually, yeah, Bell, it definitely is. Hey, what's up? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it is that two L's, an S and an E? How do you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce it, but hi. Um, oh, I'm good. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now, and yeah, I'm doing good. Oh, I love you too. I love you too. Um, yeah, but I just If y'all see the ceiling, that's because I'm actually about to wrap up Assassin's Creed Odyssey and watch some TV. But yeah. Oh, thank you. Yep, that's right. 20 points to Gryffindor. Y'all already know. 20 points to Gryffindor. Hey, what's up? What's up? How are y'all? What's up? I know, right? Don't I gotta make sure I have my wand on me. Yeah, I can't leave my wand on the couch. Yeah, I see. I know y'all are messaging. I'm like I said, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm about to wrap it up in a few, but yeah. Okay, Belle. I'll thank you for coming. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, Amani. Yeah, it's definitely a pattern. A lot of people tend to degrade African Americans and Latinas, and I don't get it. I don't get it. People fail to realize that both cultures have paved the way for them, and here they are trying to erase our history, our African American history. And yeah, I don't get it. It's sad. It's really sad. No, 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 no. Love you too, Belle. Yep. Yeah, I'll talk to you later if you're feeling up to it. But no, yeah, I just wanted to go live, y'all, and talk about that. I had to get that off my chest. Um, yeah, but yeah, other than that, how's y'all day going? What's up? Yeah. Uh. Oh, sure. Yeah. I yeah the Marauder. Where's the Marauder server on? Is it on? It, yeah. I love to join. You know, the Marauders is my favorite crew. I love the Marauders. And as you can tell by my username, you could obviously see who my favorite character is. What? Where is that voice coming from? I know I'm not crazy. There is somebody talking in here. Ah, yeah, sure. Ugh. Oh yeah, I have Discord. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up? Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll yeah, if you send the link, I it should take me right to that the Marauders server, the Marauders group thing. Okay, Hogwarts 1970. Yeah. Avocados, how are you? How are you doing? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. That's good. You're doing fine. Yeah, I am too. So yeah, what you been up to? What you been up to? Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah. I just wanted to get that off my chest. To yeah, I just don't understand why people have such hate for Sam Wilson. I don't get it. Like the man, it's not like the man is a stranger to the Marvel universe. He does a lot, and he but yeah. Um. Okay. See you later. Love you too. Oh, you're so sweet. So sweet. Uh, oh, okay. That's it's fine. Okay. Um, yeah, it's fine. I'll figure out a way to find it. I appreciate you guys though. Okay. Hogwarts 1970s. All right. Cool. I sure will. Thank you guys. Oh hey. Hey Belle. Okay. Cool. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, I'll try to search type in that other one and then see if it pops up. It should pop up once I type it. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream, and I will probably go live again tomorrow for you guys, just to, conversate or whatever. But I just had to go live to get that off my chest. Yeah. So until then, I will see you guys next time. I'm hungry anyway. I gotta eat. Oh, love you guys, and I will talk to y'all later.